Hey guys, what's up? Paladin here. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I don't know why I kept putting it off, to be honest, because I've had like one or two times to actually make this video. But I guess what was bothering me is that I don't have any gameplay to really play in the background, to be completely honest. I don't want to reuse gameplay, because that's just annoying and retarded for you guys to watch gameplay over and over again. So I guess you can just hear my voice and multitask or something and do something else on your computer while you're listening to this, I guess. Because there's not going to be anything in the background. It's just probably just going to be me putting the poster in the background. And this is pretty much my review of the Royal Rumble. It's a little late, I understand that, but whatever. I haven't been looking forward to do it in the first place, though, so I guess that's another thing to say. Um, what's I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I guess I'll start with the matches in like order or whatever. Um the New Age Outlaws defeated Cody Rhodes and Goldust for the championships. Uh I didn't really get to watch this match cuz we were a little late at getting to my friend's house. All we figured out is that they won. Um and I watched it on YouTube, my bad. I'm like repeatedly losing train of thought because I don't really know too much about this match, and I'm trying to remember what the hell happened that day. Um, but yeah, the New Age Outlaws won. I didn't really get to see the match. I think that it's interesting that they won because I could have sworn Cody Rhodes and Goldust would have at least kept it a little bit longer because they've been having really great matches. The tag team division and period has been having pretty good matches this year, especially when Cody Rhodes and Goldust are in them. Apparently the match was like 7 minutes and 26 seconds long, based off of here on Wikipedia. I don't care for that. I think every tag team match, since they've been pretty decent, I'd say this year. I think every tag team match should be at least over 10 minutes. WWE's pre-shows really bother me when they're for a championship and the match isn't longer than 10 minutes. You have 30 minutes to do a pre-show, yet you don't make the match longer than like 10 minutes, like ever. The pre-show is usually just people talking for a good 20 minutes and then they have a match. Sometimes it's even longer talking, in which case I guess this was the case, and the match was even shorter, which is kind of disappointing. Anyways, the first official match was Bray Wyatt defeated Daniel Bryan in a singles match. This match was 22 minutes long. This match is great. It was such a great match. It's actually a contender for match of the year already. The first of it was really slow, but the ending is so great and everything. The match, not the ending in just in particular. I mean the middle and the end is really great. Like the match just it seemed like it was dragging on for a bit because it is 22 minutes long, and the way Bray Wyatt is an okay wrestler, but he's not the best. But he did prove himself in this match. This match was really great. And it definitely could probably be a contender for match of the year. It was just outstanding. Next up is very disappointing. Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman defeated Big Show in a singles match. This match is 1 minute and 54 seconds long, so almost 2 minutes. This is depressing. Okay, so apparently Big Show hurt his hand or whatever, and so they made Brock Lesnar pretty much dominate him, which the match could have been at least 10 minutes, but I guess because of Big Show's hand being hurt or whatever, Brock Lesnar they just decided to make Brock Lesnar beat the shit out of Big Show pretty much. The match could have been at least decent for like 10 minutes, but no, that didn't happen. He just came out, whooped Big Show's ass for like 20 minutes, to be honest. The match was really, literally like 20 minutes, though, of Brock Lesnar beating Big Show's ass in. So that was depressing. Randy Orton defeated John Cena via the Wyatt family actually interrupting the match and making Cena lose. It was a singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. The only way the winner could be declared is either by pinfall or submission. The match was like 20 minutes and 54 seconds, apparently. This match was really boring at the beginning, and it was really boring at the middle of it. The best thing about this match was the ending, which actually is hilarious. Me and my friends were cracking the fuck up at the end of this match. Okay, so the match got dragged on for so long that John Cena and Randy Orton started using other people's finishers, And I don't know if it was scripted like that, but everybody, because the crowd was giving them so much shit, because this crowd was amazing, by the way. I don't care who you are. You can disagree with me if you want to. The Royal Rumble crowd was awesome. These are true fans right here. They know what the fuck is up. Anyways, but like, they just started using each other's finishers, and then they used other wrestlers' finishers. First, they used other wrestlers' finishers, then they used each other's. Like John Cena did the Yes Lock. Randy Orton did some other move by somebody else. I don't know what he used exactly. And then Randy Orton did the Attitude Adjustment, and John Cena did one hell of an RKO to Randy Orton. It was a pretty good RKO. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not joking. It was a good RKO, and it was pretty fucking hilarious to watch. The ending is good just because it was funny. And then everybody was happy, at least most of us were, that Bray Wyatt actually interrupted it and John Cena lost. Because he didn't. The only reason I really wanted John Cena kind of win it, because, John Cena was going to give a title shot to Daniel Bryan. That was, like, the only reason why I wanted him to win a little bit. But that didn't happen because, the Wyatt family broke it up and made Cena lose practically because Orton came back and RKO'd Cena for the third time. Anyways, here's one of the most disappointing things about this, other than the Brock Lesnar thing. To be completely honest, this is so terrible. Okay, so the Royal Rumble. Where do I begin? The first of it wasn't that bad. The first of it was great. The middle of it was fine. The end is where it starts to get a little retarded. By the way, if you're wondering, it's a regular 30-man Royal Rumble, and it's for a chance to win the championship at WrestleMania 30. It was 55 minutes and 10 seconds, which it kind of sucks that it was that short. I know that's the shortest Rumble. I think the shortest Rumble is like around 50 minutes, maybe even shorter. But I think every Royal Rumble should be an hour long. You at least have to make the Rumble an hour long. And it kind of sucks because they had extra time, yet they kind of just bullshitted you. I mean, the ending was terrible. Like, okay, so what happened is that everybody gave an announcement before the pay-per-view, right? Not everyone, but a select few of superstars, right? And, Daniel Bryan never gave one. He had his match with Bray Wyatt. Everybody thought that Bryan was going to be in the Royal Rumble, which he wasn't. Mistake number one. If he's not going to at least win the Royal Rumble, at least have him in the Rumble. Anyways. Secondly, mistake number two. Rey Mysterio being number 30 was a terrible idea because, this adds into the first thing, Daniel Bryan not being in. Because Rey Mysterio was the last one, he got booed so goddamn hard. It was ridiculous. Like, it was stupid ridiculous. I can't get over that. He got booed so damn hard because he wasn't, it wasn't Daniel Bryan that came out. And then, not only that, I'm trying to see if the recording is still... Okay, the recording is still going on. Wow, it's only been 8 minutes and 35 seconds. This is a fast review. Good thing it is. Anyways. It's so stupid, man. That Bryan wasn't in the Royal Rumble. And then after that, after people realized that Bryan wasn't going to be in the Rumble, everybody started voting for Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns actually broke Kane's record. Roman Reigns got 12 eliminations. Kane has had 11, I believe, if I'm remembering that correctly. Roman Reigns had 12 eliminations and beat Kane's record. And not only that, he was doing pretty damn well. He did a couple of cool-ass things during the match. But, of course, in typical WWE fucking fashion, they made Batista win because he's the guy coming back. And Batista's performance was okay, but he's clearly rusty. He doesn't exactly know what the fuck he's doing there. Like, he, at least have him a couple matches before the Rumble. And I've already stated that for the love of God, do not announce people when they're coming back, because guess what? Fucking Christian's back. Guess what? They put him on fucking SmackDown. They could have just made it a surprise and made him be at the Elimination Chamber. By the way, Christian is in the Elimination Chamber. They could have just said, oh hey, let's just make Christian appear at the Elimination Chamber as the mystery sixth person or something. And the other person that's in the Elimination Chamber is Cesaro, which is kind of weird. I kind of actually wished that it was Ziggler instead, because Cesaro fought Ziggler. But whatever. Um, that's another topic for another time. Oh man, this Royal Rumble is so stupid, man. The end, like Batista won, okay? This is pretty much what I'm going to say. Batista won, and not only did he won in the stupidest way possible because the last two people were Roman Reigns and Batista. And usually the last two people stay in the match for a while. It's like a good like about 10 minutes actually, maybe even every now and then when the last two people are staying in the match and they keep fighting. Like for example, I think Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels was like a good 12 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. I can't remember. They were in the ring though still for a while after everybody else was out. And no, instead of that, it was like a good 3 minutes for them being not even 5 minutes. It was like a good 3 minutes for them being the last two in the ring. And it wasn't anything cool or anything. Like he literally just tossed Roman Reigns over when Roman Reigns tried to spear him or just ran at him or whatever. And that was so boring. It was just a toss over the rope. It wasn't like Batista powerbombed him out the ring or Roman Reigns speared him over the top rope somehow or something because everybody wanted Roman Reigns. Honestly, Roman Reigns should have won at that point, but we're not going to even get into that because that's fucking stupid that Roman Reigns didn't win the Royal Rumble after Bryan didn't come out. Everybody wanted Roman Reigns to win so badly after they saw Bryan didn't come out, and that didn't happen. And not only did Roman Reigns not win, Roman Reigns broke Kane's score, did not win, and got thrown over the top rope in a retarded fashion. And fucking, it's another topic for another time, but apparently CM Punk is quitting. And I can understand that because, honestly, CM Punk is another contender that should have won the Royal Rumble. Like, he got eliminated by Kane, who was already eliminated by him, and he got eliminated by Kane, pulling him off the ring and then chokeslamming him through a table. When Punk was in the match for like 42 minutes and could have broken like Rey Mysterio's record, because I think Rey Mysterio holds the record for being in the Royal Rumble the longest. I think his is like 46 minutes. That was garbage. That was so stupid. And not only did Daniel Bryan not be in the match, they could have put Daniel Bryan in the match. They put people like El Torito and Great Khali and stuff like that in the match when that was just utterly retarded. The only two surprises technically were Sheamus, who came back, and Dolph Ziggler came back, and not only that, JBL was also in there, but JBL was in there for like literally 5 seconds. That was so stupid. You put JBL in the match, and he doesn't even do one clothesline from hell. He just goes in, actually doesn't even officially goes in the ring, and just gets knocked off the apron and is eliminated. It was so stupid. It was so retarded. You could have at least made JBL do something. It was ridiculous. This pay-per-view is not that great. If there's anything to be watched in this pay-per-view, it is Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt, and then it's the very end of the John Cena and Randy Orton match. Those are the only two things you should really care about. I mean, if you want to watch the Royal Rumble and see Roman Reigns being a badass, and I mean, El Torito came in, I think that's his name, by the way. I don't know if I'm saying it right. The little bull with the Los Matadores. He came in, and he was there for comedy relief. So, I mean, that was kind of fine. Kofi did another awesome moment, by the way. He, like, jumped from the barricade to the ring, which was really awesome. But, like, El Torito came in, and, like, he was comic relief. He was just being funny, and he actually eliminated, like, one or two people. But that was kind of funny, I guess. But Great Khali, really? And, like, the ring was filled with a lot of, like, jobbers half the time. Like, they were just there to extend the match, to be completely honest. It wasn't that great. It was pretty bad, actually. Like, the only highlights of the Royal Rumble are Roman Reigns beating Kane's record and, literally, like, it's so stupid, man. I'm just gonna keep saying it's stupid. I don't really know what else to say. This pay-per-view is not that great. Don't worry about missing it if you missed it. It's not that important. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If I had to rate every match, actually, by the way, I think I'll start doing that, by the way. I'm gonna start rating the matches. Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. That's like a 4.5 out of 5, maybe even possibly a 5. It was a really great match. Brock Show. I could have just said that and continued, actually, technically speaking, but I'm just gonna say Brock Lesnar versus Big Show. That's like 1 star. That was terrible. Randy Orton versus John Cena. 2.5, maybe 3 stars, just because of the funny ending. Batista winning the Royal Rumble, the actual Royal Rumble itself. The only reason I'm gonna give it 3 stars is because of Roman Reigns, and that's about and that's about it. So yeah. Oh, and like I said, I didn't see the pre-show, so I can't really judge it. So yeah. So I hope you liked the video and everything, guys. Like I said before, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, guys. And remember, stay sexy. Peace.